welcome to another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I'm your boy, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I continue to bring you the gospel of Gamecocks every single day. You are now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your boy, Captain Will. We got a good one today, y'all. I said we got a good one today, y'all. We're talking about Milaysia Fulwiley. We're talking about Milaysia Fulwiley and what she will bring to the South Carolina Gamecock women's basketball team. Milaysia Fulwiley is the truth. We can start right there. Milaysia Fulwiley is the truth. There ain't no way of denying it. There ain't no other way to say it. Milaysia Fulwiley is the truth. We are getting a generational talent. A generational talent with the Gamecocks. We can talk all about the accolades. We can talk about all the awards. We can talk about all the hoopla. We can talk about the social media, the highlights, the YouTube, the McDonald's All-American. Everything that Milaysia Fulwiley has done over her high school career. Because let's get this out the way. Let's get this out the way. She was offered by Head Coach Dawn Staley in the 7th grade. The 7th grade. You know what I was doing when I was in the 7th grade? You know what I was doing I was in the 7th grade? I was playing with Transformers when I was in the 7th grade. This girl getting college scholarship from the GOAT herself at a tournament in the 7th grade. This is what she was doing. This is what she was doing. She's been starring at Keenan High School since the 7th grade. Some say that Milaysia Fulwiley is the best talent to ever come out of the state of South Carolina. This includes Aja Wilson. This includes Shannon Johnson. This includes so many different great players. Some people are saying that Milaysia Fulwiley is the greatest talent to ever come out of the state of South Carolina. Well, that talent, that we can argue about that depending on generation or what have you. That talent will be on full display at USC this upcoming season, and hopefully for the next 4 years. That talent. She starred at Keenan High School, which is in Columbia, South Carolina, which you know, Keenan is only a few minutes from USC Stadium. Only a few minutes. So she would have her family and friends. She would have everybody from Keenan showing up at USC games. But what is she bringing? What is she bringing? The 5'6" dynamo. Ranked as the 13th best player in the country, the number 2 point guard. Now, Captain Will watches a lot of high school basketball. And I watch a lot of high school basketball in the state. And I watch a lot of high school basketball across the country online. And I'm not saying I am a scout. I'm not saying that whatsoever. But I dare to say that there are 12 better players in this country than Milaysia Fulwiley. I ain't seen it. And everything that I've seen with Milaysia Fulwiley speaks greatness, speaks explosiveness, speaks of a person who can shoot it damn near from the half-court line, has a elevation unlike anybody else in the country at 5'6", 5'7". Has a hunger and an aggressiveness like nobody else, who walks on the court, any court, and says, "This is my court." South Carolina has a dog in Milaysia Fulwiley. Head Coach Dawn Staley has a dog in Milaysia Fulwiley. It's going to be fun watching her play. Because what you can't do, a talent like Milaysia Fulwiley, you can't keep her on the bench. You can't keep her on the bench. She's from the crib. She's sensational. Can't keep her on the bench. And I know that we have probably the. I'm here on June the 28th, 2023, and say we have the most talented point guard roster in the country, led by Raven Johnson, who was #2 recruit in the 2021 class, #1 point guard. Tahina Powell, who played point guard at Oregon, well, all Pac-12 twice. Be playing more of a combo guard at South Carolina, who was, #7 in her recruiting class. Talasia Cooper, who was ranked as the 4th ranked point guard in the country, who's also from the crib. And now we have Milaysia Fulwiley. All 4 highly rated, all 4 McDonald's All-Americans, who's going to be trying to get playing time and prove themselves against each other. The practices at the University of South Carolina will be legendary. The A team versus the B team will be must-see TV. Minutes will be scarce because of the talent, but you can't keep Milaysia Fulwiley on the bench. You can't. You can't. I love Tahina Powell's game. I love her game. I love her. I love everything that she did at Oregon. I love that she is one of the top transfers in the country and decided to come to the Gamecocks. I love her outside shooting. I love all of that. But with that being said, I think I hearken back to the time where Destiny Henderson was a Gamecock. And I'm so proud of Destiny Henderson getting picked up by the Sparks and showing out. Anytime. I still don't know why Indiana cut her. I have no idea why they cut her. But you don't know the plan. So God's plan was her to be cut and find a situation with the Sparks. So you got 2 Gamecocks on the team with the Los Angeles Sparks, and I love Zaya Cook and I love Henny Time. So, but Milaysia Fulwiley reminds me of a Destiny Henderson. And why do I bring up a Destiny Henderson? Because you couldn't keep Henny on the bench. You couldn't keep her on the bench. You had to find a way for her to get minutes because of how explosive she was. And you just had to find a way. I feel the same way with Milaysia. I think Dawn Staley would find a way to get her on the court 10, 15 minutes a game. And we know how injuries happen. But I just envision a scenario midway through the season where we see a combination in the backcourt of Raven Johnson and Milaysia Fulwiley. And that backcourt of Hollywood and Milaysia will be the most dynamic guard combination in the country, taking on all comers. Milaysia averaged 29, 30 points a game in high school. Set all kinds of records. She is a point guard. She is a shooting point guard. She's not she's not a Raven. a pass-first point guard. She's not that person. She is a point guard, combo guard, however you want to call it, person who will beat you off the dribble, who will embarrass you, who will shoot it from the logo, who will also guard you, who will rebound the basketball. This is Milaysia Fulwiley. This is what the Gamecocks are getting. Another talented point guard. Another talented guard. Another talented McDonald's All-American on a team full of McDonald's All-Americans. We are getting another great player on this team who happens to be from South Carolina. Don't forget, and if you don't know, Milaysia and Ashlyn Watkins played in the same AAU team. So there's chemistry there. Milaysia Fulwiley, and Joyce Edwards, happens to be the #1 recruit in the 2024 class from Camden, South Carolina, has played in multiple tournaments against each other, knows each other, has a chemistry, has a history. There's potential that, we got This is a pod about Milaysia, but when I'm talking about Milaysia, and I'm talking about Joyce, and I'm talking about, the greatest players in the country who happen to be from South Carolina, I just have to sigh. I just have to take it in a little bit. Because not only has Dawn built the fence around the state and keeping the greatest players in the state of South Carolina, who happen to be the greatest players in the country. These players who we are keeping are producing at the highest level in the WNBA. I can see Milaysia 4 years from now getting her name called in the WNBA draft. But first, we're talking about practice. We're talking about practice with the summer workouts. We're talking about getting bigger, stronger, faster, working on the game. Because it's June. It's almost July. We don't play until November. Preseason practice doesn't start for a while. But I salute Milaysia and what she's going to bring to the South Carolina Gamecocks. Gamecock Nation, stand up. Gamecock Nation, stand up, because we have the truth in Milaysia Fulwiley, and we are all witnesses. This concludes another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I'm your boy, Captain Will. Follow your boy on Twitter at Gamecocks Talk. You are now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your boy, Captain Will. Let's go.